Yo, it's Shay's word up. This the market master plan. Stop chasing tickers like a bunny, understand? The bottom's buying strategy is how you get the gains. Read the charts and learn to recognize the simple patterns. Shay's patience-based trading. No more gambling, just systematic upgrading. Find a purple line support, that's a discount, kid. Paying all your monthly bills, that's the knowledge I give.
Who? Ladies and gentlemen, Apld is finally overboard. Man down. Apld stock. Applied Digital sitting at 21.85 as of this morning. Under the white line, the last line of defense, as you can see here. It did not hold up above the purple line. It tried here, was going sideways around the purple line. Then we finally started tanking and it tried to hold up above the white line. As you guys know, once it can't hold up above the white line, usually means we're going to start selling off like crazy, but that also means you're buying at a massive discount of 50% from highs. You can see that here because I will measure that for you. Bam! Right? 48% if you want to be specific, but we're gonna round and yeah, 50% off. So this is when you want to buy, right? You don't want to be that sucker buying at 40s holding a big bag and now you're down 50%. You know, you're buying at 50% off with the expectation that it's going to go lower and you're okay with that. That's the biggest problem I've seen. Too many people, they want to buy the discount and immediately goes up to 40s again. What? That's not how this works, bud. Have you seen the stock market, how it's moving? We would expect it to go lower. And that's okay because you're already buying at 50% off. Any more discounted is nothing more than opportunity to make more money. As it comes down lower, then eventually recovers in the bull run. So I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. I already have my shares. I'm good. I'm happy. I didn't buy the top at 42, right? And I'm not going to buy any more. If I do buy, it'll be 200 more shares, and I'll wait to see how low it's going to go. Because buyers are not showing up right now. I mean, the whole market's kind of getting ready to tank again. So it shouldn't be surprising that we're not really going anywhere. But other than that, it would be foolish to look at these cheap prices and get upset that it just keeps going down. Like, you would expect that. Sir, this is a bear market. We've been crashing since October. So getting upset about something like, oh, it just keeps going down. What? I will never understand why people hate discounts in the stock market. That to me will always be funny. That you hate, so you must despise, you must hate Amazon Day. You must hate, you know, the discounts around holidays, especially Black Friday. You must hate Black Friday because everything just gets discounted, right? Ooh, Black Friday, you must absolutely hate it, you guys. You must hate it, you know. So I know, right? That doesn't make sense either, but whatever. So we look at the weekly time frame. You know, let's start from the weekly because we need to see where. Yeah. So if it doesn't hold 20s, we would expect this to come down to 15. Again, it's a volatile stock. It can go up and down in a range from 20 to 40. So it shouldn't be surprising that if this does continue to go lower, which is expected, especially with everything that's going on in Iran, this should come down to 15s, right? The longer this goes on, the lower we're going to go. So that's just how it is. So if I do add, it'll be around 15s because that's a big, nice support level. The purple line on the weekly time frame is at $13, funny enough. So, you know, I think 15 and under is what I'm looking for here. If this is going to continue, we would expect it to continue to come down. That's just how it is, right? Nobody complains in a bull run because in a bull run, we just continue going higher. Oh my God, woo! We just keep going up. Woo! Look at that. It just keeps going up. Woo! And then the opposite happens, and it's weird, right? People want to chase high, but they don't want to chase low. I don't get it. I don't understand that thought process, right? I don't get it. Buy high, hope when it goes higher. No, Why would you think that? It doesn't make sense. So, have your cash off to the side and just either start accumulating here a couple shares at a time, have whatever your strategy may be, dollar cost average, because that's all you can do in this kind of market. And then in the bull run, you'll make a lot of money. That's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. This is nothing new. Monthly time frame. Monthly time frame. Yeah, so if this white line crosses under the yellow line, that usually means big sell-off time. And big sell-off time means it can't, like I said, it can't come down to 15. In fact, we have huge support at $10. Remember, $10, we needed to go above $10 to go to 40, right? Look at this. Look at this. It took years to finally break above that $10 level. So, what does that mean? It means, don't be, again, the longer this goes on, the worse this gets. Hopefully no boots on the ground, but the longer this goes on, we could see this go to 15, then 10. That's just how bear markets are. Palantir went from $45 to $5 in the previous bear market, and then it went from 5 to 200. So, this is not for bitches. This is not for crybabies. This is not for people who thought this was going to be easy. The markets are designed to weed people like that out who can't handle the stress, who can't handle bear markets that come around every 3 to 4 years. This is common. This is always going to happen. So the market, if people are panic selling, that's going to lead to more panic selling, and then you start panic buying what there's panic selling, because that's how you really win. So don't give up, guys. I know it looks terrible, but this is nothing more than opportunity. This looks like a cup. It might form a handle here. We'll see. Your yearly time frame gonna be our first red year, maybe. We'll see how it plays out, but I want you to take note. The last time Apld had a red year was back in 2022. The bear market of 22, it sent it from $26 to 85 cents. Wow, what a perfect example, right? If you guys were around in the bear market of 2022, then you know that it's very capable. Apld is very capable of dropping really cheap. This shouldn't be shocking. I just showed you the data right here. This red candle, this big red candle here, Apld dropped from 26, right? It was at 27 at the beginning of the year of 2022, and by the end of the year, it had settled at 1.64. Isn't that insane? Think about that. From 27 to 1.64, hit a low of 85 cents. This is what I mean. Do not underestimate how low we can go in a bear market. This is why you dollar cost average. You don't try to time anything. You're not going to time the bottom. Nobody ever knows. But what you can do is add slowly but surely, and the cycles will repeat, right? We're going to have another 3 years of upside, or 2 years of upside, or whatever, and then another bear market, and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. When you are a part of this game, you accepted that you were going to go through some bear markets. The amount of people that message me all stressed about their accounts, I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? This is part of the game. That's like playing chess and thinking you're not going to lose. Like, thinking you're not going to get outplayed. Thinking you're not going to blunder and make mistakes. Thinking you're just going to never hang your queen. It's going to happen. It's part of the game. It's like losing is part of the game, my guys. What? That doesn't make... That just, in my brain, that never made sense. I guess people just... I get it. People just want to... They want to win all the time, feel like winners all the time, but... Dude, when you were a kid, you had to fail. You had to fail in order to learn how to walk. And that's the example I always use. Everyone started off by getting up on their feet, trying to maintain their balance, and you would fall over. And then you would get back up. You wouldn't give up. You would get back up and do it again until you could finally hold your balance. And then you'd start learning how to walk and run. And you would fall over, but you would get back up, and you eventually, right now, if you can walk, you take it for granted because it's so easy, right? You just get up and it's so easy. But it's something that you had to learn by failing in order to succeed eventually. That's the funny thing. So we all have it in us to fail and then succeed in the future, as long as we are willing to learn and adapt. So I think this is a huge opportunity. It has the revenues behind it. It has the contracts. Any negative headlines right now don't even make sense. This is tanking alongside the markets. And I'll leave it at that, as always, hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next APLD video.